As a small business owner, hiring full-time employees can be very costly, but a great alternative is hiring contractors or freelancers, which offers a lot more flexibility and is more cost effective. In this video, I'm going to tell you the pitfalls you want to make sure you avoid when it comes to hiring contractors.
There's no stopping me now. I know my shot should sit down. Money's all over me. I'm called to be rich and be free.
Welcome back to my channel. I am Ebony Evaughn, your go-to business operations strategist, here to help you grow your business with people and processes. And today I'm giving you my small business guide to hiring contractors and freelancers. So as a business operations strategist, one of the things that I do a lot is I help my clients when it comes to building their team, hiring contractors, as well as full and part-time employees. And with a lot of small businesses, instead of jumping straight into hiring full-time employees where you not only have to cover salaries, you also have to pay for different benefits, insurance, and things like that, most of them will opt to start small, dip their toe in a little team building pond, and opt to go with freelancers or contractors. And in this video, I'm going to give you my best tips for how you can get started hiring contractors and some things to avoid. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in with the first tip when it comes to hiring contractors. And this is going to be making sure that you have clear expectations of the role that you're hiring for and what it is that you're going to need that person to do, as far as the roles and responsibilities, as well as the actual title. So when it comes to small business owners and entrepreneurs, I feel like when they're hiring people, they try to use these fancy job titles. And oftentimes I'm looking at them like, what is this? Like, I literally had a client that wanted to hire someone, and it was like a customer success liaison for talent acquisitions. And I'm like, I don't even know what this is, right? So if someone is looking for a job, they could be a good fit, but they don't know that they're a good fit because they don't even understand the title of the job. And so when it comes to creating a title for your job, simple is best. Like, if you're looking for a virtual assistant, title it virtual assistant. Now you can get more specific if you're looking for tech savvy virtual assistants, or maybe a social savvy that's going to also help you with social media. Well, then you can say that as well to be descriptive, but keep it plain and simple. In addition to that, you want to make sure that you clearly outline the roles and responsibilities. What is going to be the expectation for this role? What are they going to be responsible for? What is the day-to-day work going to entail? You want to make sure that you include all of that information so that the expectations are clear on both ends. It helps you when it comes to make sure you're hiring the best fit for the role. And then when you have job applicants, they know that they're a good fit and they have the appropriate skill set as well, and the expectations are clear. Now, piggybacking off of clear expectations, this is going to take me into the next thing that is a common pitfall and mistake that a lot of small business owners make, and this is not having contracts in place. When you hire contractors, the base of that word is contract, right? They're doing contract work. And so you want to make sure that you have a clear agreement in place that outlines all the details of your working relationship. If it's based on a term for a project, if you're going to pay them a monthly salary, if you're paying them based on hourly work, if it's a fixed rate, the scope of work that they are going to perform, you want to make sure that you have a agreement or contract in place that outlines the nature of your working relationship. And I would even go as far as to include things in the contract for in the event that there is some type of conflict that arises, what are the necessary steps to follow in order to resolve the conflict or settle the issue. But you always want to make sure that you have contracts when it comes to hiring freelancers. This just kind of helps you know now how to navigate different situations, and it also protects you in the event that things don't go as planned. Typically, you can refer back to your contract for how to handle or resolve situations or scenarios that may arise. Next up is you want to make sure that you vet your contractors and their experience and skill set. We are in the digital age where everyone and their mama wants to be an entrepreneur, be their own boss. So people wake up all the time and decide they want to be freelancers. They're going to start a business doing graphic design, copywriting, social media management, whatever it is. So you want to make sure that when you hire someone that they actually have the skill set, the expertise, and the education that you're looking for to fulfill the role. So you don't want to have someone come in and they're like, oh, like I'm a rock star social media manager, and they don't have any social media experience at all. If you're hiring someone and they're going to be doing social media management, you want to make sure that they understand the basic principles of social media management. If someone is going to be doing copywriting, you want to know that they have that skill set. If someone is going to be doing graphic design, you want to make sure that they have design skills and a design background, and they know the basic concepts and principles for fulfilling that role. So let's get into tip number 4, and this is probably going to be the most important one that you want to make sure you pay attention to. And when it comes to hiring contractors or freelancers, don't hire someone based on cost alone. So I know it can be very appealing when you're a small business owner and you're trying to cut costs, you're trying to save money, you want to minimize your expenses, to just go with the cheapest person that is out there. And in a lot of scenarios, that isn't going to be the best case scenario for you. You want to make sure that you're vetting people based on their skill, their education, as well as their demonstrated knowledge and experience of the role that you're actually going to be hiring for. So don't just assume because someone is the cheapest on the market that they're going to be the go-to one or the person that you should opt to go for. Oftentimes people tend to underbid because maybe they don't have the same experience as other people, or they're trying to just get their first job, so they'll undercut the market, undercut everyone else, all their other competitors. But in some cases, you may just get what you pay for, okay? So again, this goes back to making sure that you vet your contractors so that you are hiring the right person that has the required skills and education for the role. Now, let's get into the last tip that I have for you when it comes to hiring contractors. And this isn't necessarily a tip. This is just a little bit of encouragement coming from someone who is a type A perfectionist, very structured person. And so I like to have my hands in everything and know where everything is all the times. I'm very organized, structured, and so I like to be involved, right? But as a small business owner, I have been teaching myself that when I hire people in my business, I have to trust that I hired the right person for the job and allow them to operate in their skill set. So the last tip that I have for you is please, 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 please do not micromanage your contractors. Now, when someone is first starting out, you may want to provide more access to them, or give them more access to you to ask questions, to really understand their job, the projects, and what they're doing day to day. But overall, you want to trust that you hire the right person and allow them to be the expert at the thing that they do. Like, otherwise, it just defeats the purpose of you hiring a contractor to fulfill a specific role. Because if you're going to spend all your time micromanaging, following up, checking in with a person, then if that's the case, you might as well just do it yourself, right? You're still going to be duplicating all of your work. So trust yourself that you can make wise decisions to hire the right team, build the right team, and get the job done. And then that way you can free up your own time to focus on things that may be more impactful in your business. Now, those are the tips that I have for you when it comes to hiring contractors in your business. Let me know down in the comments below this video, which one of these tips do you think is the most helpful? Have you ever hired contractors or freelancers in your business? If you're getting ready to make your first hire, let us know who you're hiring down in a, not who, like a name, but like what role are you hiring for, down in the comments below this video. If you want more hiring tips just like this, make sure you check out the pinned comment or the description box below, and you check out the high impact hiring playlist where you'll find more juicy tips, gems, nuggets just like this. As always, I just want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by my internet home. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you'll be the first one to get notified anytime I upload another video just like this. Bye, y'all.